Welcome to lesson 2 in building your campaigns on Facebook ads. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand how to navigate Business Manager, know where the individual tools and assets are for future use, be ready to construct an ad campaign properly. So, the key here into understanding the Business Manager and the business settings behind it is on the left-hand side, you'll basically see a menu with business settings on, okay? And if I just jump in, if you go to this business tools on the top left here, and then you want to go to business settings, which is the cog icon from the menu on the top left. I'm just using a dummy one here as an example. Now, you can see there's a lot of things on the left hand side here, and we're going to focus on what matters most right now. As mentioned here, the priorities here are the people. Who has access to your account? The ad accounts that are connected to the account, because this is one you'll probably want to keep accessing, and so will people. The data sources, which is where the Facebook pixel comes into play, more of which on later. And the payment methods, which is important. One, basically get your ads up and running, but two, because you'll need invoices, etc. for your accountants and bookkeeping. What I've got as secondary in terms of knowing where it is partners. If you choose to work with an agency, this is where you can add them as business manager partners. The pages, the Facebook pages, which are tied to your business manager. The Instagram accounts as well, which is tied to your business manager. And if you have a WhatsApp for business, you can also connect that. And the integrations, which if you're running leads ads, this is where you can hook it up to, say, your email marketing software, your CRM system, and also some other automations as well. As you can see, look, people, I'm on James Green here, and I can add different assets to James. At the minute, there's nothing in here. But should I want to, look, you click on it, and you go manage page. That's how you can give anyone access to the different things, but you'll need to create the ad accounts, catalogs, pixels, etc. You can have different levels of access for different levels of employees if you need to. And again, here, where I mentioned partners, this is where you can do a partner share an asset with. They'll have an individual ID. If I ever need to look into your ad account in case you want some help with fixing something or viewing over something, or we do a one-on-one, you'll be adding me and my agency's ID so we can view your ad manager. So right, here in terms of the accounts, this is key. Pages. Page to add a page. You can add a page and it will automatically basically see which pages you're currently an admin to. I'm an admin to a lot because we've got multiple different clients. I've done coaching with multiple different businesses as well. You can request access to a page, and also you can just literally create a new page right from Business Manager here and there. Ad accounts, right? Here we need to create a new ad account. Ad account name, tester1, and very key here, please remember to change your time zones to where you're advertising from, which is a nightmare if you're setting things up for certain times, because it's easy to just press continue on this bit and it will annoy you. It'll annoy you for a long time. And also into your currency of preference, because again, it will annoy you, and off the top of your head, you need to know these numbers. There. So if your business manager in the last video didn't prompt you to create an account, this way you can do it, and you can add the people and set permissions. Great. What it's doing now is it's prompting me to add payment info. So if you see this like I have, go ahead and do it. So, Instagram accounts. Same here. You should be able to add an Instagram account, and it will ask you to connect and enter the login details for that Instagram account. Go through and do that. Data sources. So what we're going to set up here at the moment is pixels. Going to create a pixel, and you can enter in your website for easy options in terms of setup if you're with a company like Shopify, Squarespace, etc. But we'll come on to the pixel later. If you've got a shopping catalog with a e-commerce site like Shopify as well, you can add that through here, although Shopify will have an integration that helps you do that. Where else am I going? Integrations, leads access. You can basically customize access, and each different CRM platform, email marketing platform will have different keys and different guides depending on what you're using to basically give them access. And this will really mean it's around which people and which third-party software can see your leads automatically, so you don't have to like get a lead for a lead gen ad and then manually copy the details or export the data. And again, saving time through automation is valuable to you. And then here's the payment methods. Add a payment method. We recommend adding more than one payment method because you could have a PayPal, debit card, credit card, especially as a new advertiser, because what you want is Facebook to trust you, and you don't want that immediate black spot against your advertising account because one of the payment methods hasn't trusted it straight away. You know what it's like when you have a new payment go through certain banks and certain accounts. It can be difficult. Normally we find that PayPal gets approved straight away without questions. You might have to verify and manually approve it on different bank accounts. And then people say, I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but if you're advertising with a credit card versus PayPal, Facebook will favour you ever so slightly when you're bidding for auctions, but realistically it's not going to matter too much unless you're spending hundreds of thousands of pounds a day with that micro little addition. You're better off creating a better ad. Okay, so that is where you need to know in terms of the Facebook Business Manager. Homework. Go through and do what I just did. Add your payment methods, add any other people or staff to your accounts necessary. Oh, and ensure your account assets are actually connected to each other. So here I am on my Pixel, and what I want to do is connect my ad account to my Pixel. So you see here, there's connected assets. You can add assets, or you can add assets there, and boom. Sometimes it might say there's an error and it'll actually go through, but keep trying. Look, it's connected now. Facebook Business Manager has a weird thing of throwing up errors when there are actually no errors. Make sure as well on your Pixel you're adding your staff and the people you want to manage the account. This is the same as if you're adding partners. You want to make sure if you're adding an agency partner, they've got access to everything they need. You'll need to go through and do this for pages, ad accounts, Instagram accounts, pixels, etc., and payment methods if you need them to be editing the payment method. Right, so see you next time.